Well, sitting in the audience, listening to Xi Jinping's address, was former Myanmar President Thein Sein. He is in Beijing for an official visit. It is his first foreign trip since the military seized power in Myanmar 3 years ago. No official discussions with Chinese authorities have been confirmed, but Thein Sein, who ruled Myanmar for 5 years, up until 2016, did meet China's ambassador yesterday. China's embassy in Yangon said the two discussed the situation in Myanmar and bilateral cooperation. The visit comes as ties between China and Myanmar's military have been going downhill. Beijing has been angered by the army's failure to crack down on online scam compounds in Myanmar's borderlands. Now, the scam centers are staffed by Chinese citizens, many of whom were trafficked. China's economic interests have also been hampered by fighting between Myanmar's army and rebel forces. CNA's Leong Wai Kit tells us more about the significance of Mr. Thein Sein's visit to Beijing.
The very fact that Thein Sein is in Beijing shows that there is Myanmar presence in Beijing, and perhaps it goes against reports of maybe China being fed up with Myanmar for not being able to control online scam centers or unable to stop fighting near the borders. The fact is that Myanmar embraces China's principles of peaceful coexistence because it uses similar language, stressing the need for sovereignty and territorial integrity, stressing the need for non-interference. Myanmar uses such language to rebut any party that slams it for war crimes or human rights abuses. But if we delve into the personality, extremely significant because Thein Sein is no longer president. He's not even active in the junta leadership. And to some, this might be China's signal to Min Aung Hlaing that he is not regarded as Myanmar's leader, even though the Chinese officials would engage Myanmar junta officials and ministers, inviting them even to China. The other significance is that Thein Sein, when he was president between 2011 and 2016, he had blocked China's ambitious project, the Midson Dam. The fact is that now the junta is coming up with feasibility studies to revive that project. So the very fact that he's in Beijing right now amid these developments is very interesting. Thein Sein was seated right beside Xi Jinping, and that close proximity means they can exchange intel directly. In a couple of days' time, Myanmar's state of emergency will expire. And I've been hearing for at least 6 months from sources close to the military. They've been telling me that there's this new narrative that perhaps there will be an interim government, and Thein Sein's name has been floated more than once. If this narrative were true, it could then well play into the current junta's direction of having this interim government and then using that as a turning page to hold elections in 2025.